Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, today I'm in Houston. I'm back over here to take care of this lot again. I tell you, oh man, this done grew up again on me. Due to the storm and it's raining and all of that, got me behind on coming over here to attend to it for it's getting it all mowed up. You know, just to get it looking good and everything. So I'm out here sweating though. But anyway, let's take a look at it. Okay, here we go. This is the way it looks. Oh, it's done oh man, it's just done growed up again. So looking at this right here, I gotta put some work in on this one. Looking at it, oh wow, look at this. Oh, I've already taken some of the branches out of there, and there was some other stuff that was over there, so I'm stacking up some of the debris, the branches that had fallen in there, so I moved them on the outside out here. So I think they have well, the heavy trash comes by and they'll pick all of this derbish up here. I think, yeah, the city comes by once a month for heavy trash, and hopefully they will pick that up right there. But let's take a look at this on the inside here. Oh guys, look at this right here. It's getting high. It is getting high. Oh yeah. So it's just gonna take some time to get in here and see if we can get it all clean back up again. Looking all around. Look at this right here. Oh boy. Oh, here was some more of this old derbish falling from the tree. Let's grab some of this here up. Pick some of that up. Let's get this out of here. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to get it all mowed up. Let's see. Yeah, that'll fine. Well, let's take a look at this over here by the fence. Oh yeah, I gotta get that all trimmed down right here by this fence over here. So we're just walking along, looking at it. It's not too bad, but it's getting there. It's getting overgrown. I don't like to let it get too high. So this by this fence, I think what it is, these vines and all of that is getting a lot of shade, so that causes a lot of this here stuff here to grow. So that doesn't look good. So I want to get that all taken down. I'm looking at that right in here, and get this area back in here clean back up. Get this over right in here. Get this all trimmed back up, and yeah, just get it all cleaned up all over. Looking at it, yeah, it's gonna take a little time, but it's not that bad. And that's one thing. I didn't let it grow up like a jungle and all, but it, you know, is that I'm saying, you got to stay consistent on doing your maintenance on these lots and all, because if you don't, you have yourself a hot mess. I mean, big old hot mess. I mean, you gotta put a lot of time in. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, looking out here in this ditch area. Oh, that's overgrown. Oh wow, look at that there. Yeah, this thing got high right in there. Yep. Okay. Yeah, looking at that. Okay. Well, guys, we gotta get busy here. We're gonna have to get very busy to get this here all cleaned up. Yeah, we're gonna get busy. Get this all cleaned up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I got the gravely with me today, so you know, that's with the 52-inch deck, so it won't take too long. That's, you know, commercial grade, heavy duty. So got the gravely here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can get it all backed up back off the trailer here and get it over here in the lawn here. See if we can get it all mowed up. Oh yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. So give me just a minute, and I'm gonna get everything organized so I can get this here all mowed real quick, and then I'll come back with the trimmer and all. So I want to start mowing it first. Okay, because it's quicker to mow it and then just come back and trim it up. So give me a minute. Guys, got the gravy out here. We're finna do some mowing right now. Oh yeah, we got the gravy. So we're gonna get this here all mowed down, as you can see right here. It's gonna take a little time, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it looking good. You know, we always do. It just takes time to do these things. So I'm here today, put some time in with the gravy and get this here all taken care of. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just taking and mowing the outside area right here. We're gonna get that all looking good right here. We're gonna mow it down, and then we'll go on the inside. So we want to get this here all taken care of first on the outside right here. So just gotta go over this a number of times. Mow down real low. Want to mow it real low here, so it look good. And once I get it all mowed down, then I'll come back with the trimmer and trim up everything there on the outside. But for right now, you see what I'm doing. I'm getting this here all mowed down right here. Oh yeah. And I must say, you know, that gravy, oh, ooh, that has been really a good mower. I really enjoy using that gravy on a number of properties when I was doing a lot of lawns. I used to mow a lot of lots, and the gravy came in handy. I tell you, that gravy would go get it. Oh yeah, it would go and get it. So glad I got that gravy when I got it, because I was mowing a lot of large properties, and oh man, it saved me on those properties. That was a time saver. You talking about get something, you go get it. Gravy will go get it. Now you know the stand-ons are great if you're mowing like 7 acres, 10 acres. You want to sit down on doing that, because that'll kind of tire you out. I mean, you can do it on a stand-on, but it's a lot comfortable sitting mowing than all of that standing. Standing can be great, it's fast, it's quick, but at the end of the day, you really feel it. Even sitting for a while, you can feel it. It's kind of because, you know, that mower is just joy. You're getting a joy out of it, bouncing all day long, just mowing properties and all. But you know, you stay at it, and you'll get your accomplishment for the day. So like today, I'm gonna get my accomplishment over here, because I'm getting this here lot off again. And I mowed this here a number of times, and over in the winter time, I was using other mowers, but now that I have my trailer up this so you can see we're gonna get this one here all taken care of. Yeah, guys. So meanwhile, I've been kind of busy just doing all this cleanup from the storm that came through, and that was a lot of work, just getting everything back in order and all. Meanwhile, I ran up on a guy, stopped by, and chopping it up with him for his doing lawn care. And this was some years back. Guy came, he would always see me out mowing. So then he came, well, he was interested in it. So he asked me about it and I told him about it. So he decided that he wanted to get into doing lawn care. And he did. He had a mower, a trailer, he already had a little some type of SUV truck that he had. And he started out mowing. And this has been going on probably like 5 years. Seeing him off and on, talking to him and all. And he would ask me a lot of questions about, doing lawn care, was mowing different properties and dealing with customers and everything. So I told him what to do and I told him how to go about it. Set up how to work with his customers. So he took all the information that I told him and he ran with it. And what I want to say is what he told me recently was that he said that when he met me, he didn't know anything about doing the lawn care and all of that. He said, but he knows now. He said from talking to me and me giving him information on what to do and which mowers to use, how to handle different situations. I was like, okay, well that's good. I'm glad you appreciate the information that I shared with you. Possibly I can help you. Well, he told me from all of that, talking to me, answering all his questions, he told me, he said, look, since I met you and I started my life, he said, this year I'm gonna make over $100,000 this year from this lawn care. I say, what? He said, yeah. He said, I'm gonna make over $100,000 this year. I'm like, wow. So I said, well, that is great, man. That is great to hear. And I told him, I said, keep pushing, man. I said, you can make 100, then you can make 200, and you can go all the way. You can go a long, long way. Just keep pushing yourself. I say, it's ups and downs in it. But you just got to stay focused and determined that you're going to stick with it and you're going to make something out of your business. And that's what you have to do, stay focused. And don't give up because, it gets hard. And, it gets real hard, but you got to know how to stick with it and don't let the hard times get you frustrated where you just feel like, oh, this ain't for me and all. Now, when I was talking to him and he told me that he had a little job and everything, and I'd always asked him, I said, you still working on that job? When you gonna let that job go? And he told me, he said, man, I let that job go last year. And he had that little job and he let it go. And said that was the best thing he could have done was let that little job go that he had. And he said, he's gonna make over $100,000 this year from his lawn care business. Hey, a lot of cleanups, a lot of money out there, a lot of people looking for lawn care, people to come out and clean their properties up, all off. A lot of debris, a lot of mulch jobs, doing flower beds and all, pulling grass and all of that. And he got into it. He was doing very well. When he came up on me, And he asked me, he said, hey, you getting back into it? I said, nah, man, I'm not doing it no more. I said, the only reason why I have this trailer is because I'm doing some cleanup on my own property. And I need to have this trailer so I can haul off a lot of debris that I had on my property. I said, but no, I'm not doing that. I'm like, no, I'm just doing my own thing right now. Or is taking care of properties. I mean, I still help some customers if they call me off and on, you know, and I'm around. And if I feel like it, I may do it. But if I don't feel like it, no, I don't want to do it. And I won't do it if I don't feel like doing it. But if I feel good, I feel like, hey, I don't mind getting out here tackling it, I'll do it. But he was like, oh man, you ought to come. No, I don't want it. I've been there, done that. And I had my fun with it. And I don't feel that way anymore. I don't feel like, running, running runs anymore. What I want to say is. And it, like he told me he was up to like, I think he had like over 60 something line counts. I was like, wow. And I told him, I said, yeah, I've been there. I've had over 150 lawn care accounts. And I said, it was great, but the problem that was scary was when it rained and you get behind and all of these people calling you when you gonna mow it. It's like they don't see it. It can flood and then the water started receding, going down. Well, you didn't come and mow my yard. Why you didn't mow my yard? Are you looking at the news? Did you just see that it was a tornado touchdown? Did you not see on the news that it was flooding? Did you not see all of this on the news? I'm like, where were you? Were you out of town that you didn't see that there were a number of cars underwater? The roads were closed. You couldn't get out. Did you not see this? All they know is you have mowed my yard. And they don't see none of that. You're like, what? And when you follow the news, they'll say, if you don't have to get out there, don't go out there. It's dangerous. It's raining. It's flooding. Stuff is flying all in the air. We got tornadoes and storms and everything. Category 5 and all of that. I'm like, whoa. And then people gonna call you and say, well, hey, you didn't mow my lawn. I'm like, why were you out there in that category 5? You get out there in the category 5 and mow it. You go out there, trees falling down, wind, all kinds of stuff blowing around out in the air, and somebody want to give you a hard time about mowing your yard. Man, please. Think about it. You can get out there in those category 5, 1, 2, 3, whatever kind of storm that they have. You can get out there and do it. Because I'm like, no, the little amount of money you paying me for that. Oh, but when you break it down to them, then they're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. How did you forget? It just happened. And now all of a sudden you call me about mowing your lawn, and the ground is saturated. It's soggy out there, and you go out there. It's been raining and flooding. You got some of them big old tall trees out there. You may walk up on property and not knowing how soggy it is. And it's just been a big storm. The wind has been blowing. And all of a sudden, that tree looked like it was standing normal. It's not standing normal anymore. It's standing. But then in a few seconds, the tree just fall down all of a sudden right there, right before you. And you're like, whoa.
That was a close call. Because you could have got slammed by a tree by not knowing that ground was that. You're listening to your customer. The customer gonna get you killed. You know, the customers, they're not paying attention to the weather. They're not paying attention to the soil. All they paying attention, oh, the grass is up, and I want my lawn mowed, and he has a mower, and he got an attitude. And you go out there and get yourself killed. I'm serious. Stuff hanging up in the sky from a tree with a cracked limb, and you go walking up under there not knowing that the wind is cracked. And the wind blows, and you get slammed to the ground by some big over branch that falls from that tree. Not knowing, bam. Now you see cars getting smashed from the storm by trees laying over because of the wind, because the ground got saturated with water and it's not holding steady anymore. A lot of that's still out there. You gotta be very, very careful anymore. And look, so you can be on your mower and you just thinking everything is alright. I'm just gonna mow this, it looks good. Nah. You gotta be very careful when you get under the trees, because you don't know, maybe something up in the tree that's done cracked a limb or branch, and it could possibly fall on you and end your life because you're not aware of what just happened. You know, and this I'm just speaking from experience, guys, because I went through this, I've been through this, and I've had some close calls with branches and tree limbs falling in front of me from trees. And this happened years ago. Storm come through, I didn't know, and something just all of a sudden fall out the sky, boom, and I'm like, wow. I was just standing and it came out from under that big old tree. And oh man, so you gotta pay attention. You just gotta pay attention. You have to be aware. You have to educate your customers, because they don't know. They'll fool around and walk off out there not knowing and get themselves slammed by a branch or a tree that fall on them. See, they don't know. But you gotta pay attention. And now, how many times your customer tell you to be careful when you out there mowing because it's just been a storm? How many times do they just say, hey, we had a storm, be careful, I got a lot of trees on my property, don't get hurt, watch for the trees. If you see something that looks suspicious with my trees or whatever, look like it may fall, please alert me, bring it to my attention. I've never had a customer tell me. Never. I always have to go and tell the customer, hey, I think that you should have cut that tree because it's leaning. I know we had a big wind, but you know, some of them may listen to me, some of them may not. But then next thing I know, the storm comes through and that tree lays over. And guess what? I told us about that tree. I didn't pay him no mind. I didn't pay him any attention. Oh man, now it's laying over on our car. Hey, who am I? So you know what? I quit giving out information on situations like that because they would never listen to me. It's like I don't know what I'm talking about. But then when that storm comes, now they know what I'm talking about because it's going to create some damage out there. You know, from years' experience, some of this stuff, it repeats itself over and over and over again. So, you know, I'm just passing on some information, guys. What to be aware of. Safety comes first. Your life comes first. Safety. No matter what, a customer may not be educated on the situation. So you got to be careful when you're on someone's property at all times that you don't get yourself hurt. Because you just never know. You know, how many customers gone? Unless some customers looking at this video and listening to what I'm saying now, may be aware of the situation and may walk around on their property and now notified the care the lawn care person that, hey, if you see anything, let me know to be aware so that you don't get hurt. This stuff happens. It's real, guys. This ain't nothing to play with. So when you out here doing lawn care, you got to be aware at all times that you just going along, la, da, 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 like ain't nothing gonna ever happen, and boom, there it is. Dangerous, dangerous. I mean, I've been out here. I've ran up on snakes, spiders, all kind of critters running around out in the lawn. Uh, you just don't know the kind of stuff that I have ran upon. But we're talking a number of years. This is like over 30 years or more for me out walking on lawns and showing up at different properties in different locations. You know, you got some places. Oh man, I tell you, it's like ooh, the whole neighborhood. You show up in some of these places, the whole neighborhood is like, do these people ever mow? Do they ever pick up a piece of paper or trash? They let the whole neighborhood go down. I'm telling you, it's just, I'm like neighbor after neighbor. Don't look like anybody's doing anything in this neighborhood. Whoa, oh, wait a minute. We got one. Look like they mowing the yard. Oh yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Look like there's one. Oh no, not though. And the whole neighborhood goes down. And that's why, to keep that from happening, some neighborhoods there will have a home association to regulate, basically police the neighborhood to keep it up from going down. Because some people you might go there and they'll have like 10 junk cars. They'll have horses, chickens, pigs, everything running around the house in the subdivision if there's no home association. I mean, you go there and you like see 5 or 6 cars parked in the front yard. That's messing up the grass. Oh man, who will move into a neighborhood like that? That's bringing down the property value. So no home association, no nothing. People just do what they want to do, you know. But hey, and that's fine and good. Do what you want to do. But some of them be like, man, I can't sell this thing. Won't nobody buy it? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. And completely, I mean, when you get that, you're gonna lose all the money that you invested into that home because the neighborhood has went down. And so that's not good because nobody wants to stay in there. They're afraid. I mean, because hey, it's no audience. You can invest money, but you can't get it back out. And so you're like, wait a minute, I don't want to invest in this. And it might be cheap. I mean, you might get a cheap, a cheap house, cheap. Oh god, but it's not safe. It's not safe. So and a lot of this stuff, oh man, mm-mm. But those are kind of things to be aware of, guys, and when you're out there, and just you keep yourself safe at all times. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Nowadays, there's really, what can I say, no place you can go that you can say that you're really safe because, I don't know, it's a different world out there. It's different. When I say different, is different. So you just gotta keep your eyes open and your ears clean out so that you can hear if something is creeping up on you. I tell you, it's a different world. So you just gotta be aware of it. Oh yeah, you gotta be aware of it. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give y'all a little spill of information while it was on my mind. I said I would drop that information there to y'all so that hopefully someone's listening and it may help them. If they're out there doing lawn care or whatever you're doing, still information is information, and you can utilize it to help you no matter where you go. You know, so that's important to be aware of at all times, and don't take nothing for granted that everything is okay, because it's not. Even if you think it's okay, then it's not okay. It's just the way it is. Because sometimes I think things are okay, and then it turns out it's not okay. So you just gotta be that way, even though it may be okay, but it's really not okay. That's just the way it is. Okay is not the same as okay used to be. When you said okay, that means it was good, but now it's totally different. Totally different. Okay, guys, so I'm just about to wrap this up. I just wanted to share this little portion with y'all of me doing some trimming here, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all the overall of the property.
All right, guys, I'm back. Hey, I managed to get this here property all mowed up, edged up, trimmed up, and it was quite a bit of work that I had to do to get it all trimmed up and all. But let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it right quick, okay? This grass got me itching and stuff. Ooh, man. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, guys, as you can see, this here is the way the outside look. I was able to get out there in the ditch and get that all mowed there. If I can share that little portion there with you there. I was able to get on the outside right here and get this here all mowed up right here and give you an overall view of the way everything looked after mowing everything. As you can see right here, this is the overall of the lot here where I was working. Got in here and got it all mowed down. Had a little overdue of grass laying over, but I mowed it down a number of times. I went over it to get it down real good and low to give a good clean appearance, as you can see right here. So this is the way everything looks, and we'll walk down here. As you can see, I'm still working on this fence line over here, getting I'm trying to get everything all cleaned up out of the fence line, but that's a tough job. Seems like every time I get this here all trimmed up, it grows back. As you can see this right in here, so I gotta come back and try to trim some of that out. That's on the other side of the fence, so I'll have to talk with the neighbor about it, see if I can go over there and trim that up and get that out of there on that side of the fence there. And this is all in between the fence, so I have to figure out a way to get some of that out of there, because there's two fences there. There's a small fence and a tall fence, so I need to get in there and try to get that out of there. But and you see, this here's where some of those old mulberry trees are taking root, so I tried to trim that up to get that down. So I got to figure out something to get down in there and get the roots so that I can get all of that out of there. So guys, I'm just sharing the overall appearance of the way the property looks after getting in here and just mowing everything down. Like I say, it takes time to work on these lots like this, and you have to be very consistent at mowing these types of properties, because they'll grow up quick, very quick. Oh man, will they grow up. So as you can see, this here is the way the outside looks after mowing out here and trying to get some of that tree derbish out of the fence there. As you can see right there. Oh yeah, got that. And this is some of the debris that was left over from me trimming on the inside and on the outside, so I put it right there for the heavy trash so when they come. So we're just walking along here, and as you can see right along this area right here. I was able to try to mow on the outside. So I'm almost through, but I wanted to share this here with y'all before I leave, because night is coming upon me. So I'm gonna stay here a few more minutes and see what else I can get accomplished for blowing the road off and trying to rake up a little bit more. But that's it for this, guys. That's it for this. I got in here and just got to work, and I put in a lot of hours on just going over this here to try to get it all cleaned up and all. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoy me sharing this here with you. So I'm finna see about doing what I said I was gonna do and get up out of here. But y'all stay tuned. I've got to get out of here for right now. Bye.